And I'm feeling glad all over. Yes, I'm glad all over, baby. I'm glad all over. So glad you're mine. Say that you need me. Go on, Eagles. Up the Palace. Let's hope for an absolute masterclass. They're on form. Forest are out of form. It's possible, and it would take us one step closer to a Champions League spot. Even just a draw here today would be good for us. Just the water today, Mac. Just the water today. I had a cheeky Chinese. But it's back to the old cut for the next few weeks. Starting tomorrow. Excuse me. But how are we doing? I've got some beers left over, to be fair. I only had like maybe 2 or 3 more after the game. I tell a lie, it's probably like 4 or 5 after the game. Good evening, everyone. I'm happy you made it on time. Brighton fan here, but understand as Chelsea why you want a Palace win/draw, says Samuel Greening. Yeah. I think it's safe to say that most, if not all, Chelsea fans should be rooting for the old South London sides. Giving it the old Eagles. A win, a draw, it's all the same. Forest will be looking to find some kind of form. No doubt Sells is going to have a fucking masterclass today. They're a bit over time here. They're a bit late kicking off for whatever reason that it may be. Let me try and find it. I am live. I am on main event. But they are about a minute or so out of time. With that said, get yourselves comfortable. We've got 90 minutes or so ahead of us here. And Nottingham Forest kick us off. A blue-kitted Nottingham Forest, no less. Jean-Philippe Mateta leading the line as usual. However, for Nottingham Forest, no Callum Hudson-Odoi. A hamstring injury has him out of the tie here today. And lovely play so far involving Philippe Mateta, who plays it down the wing. It's a good tackle, and it's likely going to be going out for a Crystal Palace throw-in. Quick start here, quick injury as well. Whoever that may be. Score predictions. I'm going to go with... I'm going to go with 3-0 Palace. 3-1. 3-1. 3-1 Palace. I just have a feeling Palace are going to absolutely bang it today. Finley saying, evening, sir. Always liked Palace. Me, I've always had a soft spot for Palace. Just not when we play them, you know. Always enjoy beating them. I love the idea of Palace in Europe next season. If they win the FA Cup, they'll get a Europa League spot. Eze putting the pressure on here. Oh, my loins. Did I say 3-1 in the end for Chelsea, or did I say 2-1? I think most people were leaning towards 2-1 either way. But my loins either way were saying that Chelsea were going to cause an upset. I hate that everyone was... No, I don't hate it, but I don't know. I'm more than happy with the result coming the way that it did. I'm trying to find the words to say. Like, I very much doubted that Liverpool would play anywhere near as badly as they did yesterday, or come out as like they just couldn't give a bollocks, and they did. They just didn't care. We came away with the win. Everyone's been saying it. I said it on the. I joined Alex on playback after the game, and his chat were absolutely fucking hounding me because I said that we only won because Liverpool just couldn't care less. What minute are you on? It says up there, mate. It says right here. 2 minutes 54, 55, 56, 57. You can pause the YouTube stream to try and get in sync with whatever you're watching on so that, you know, we can watch together. That's the beauty of YouTube live streams. Here's Elanga. Damak. I have got to say that saying Damak is giving off the same sort of same vibes as Manouche. So I can comfortably say we want Damak next season. I'll tell you that much for free. European games watch-alongs this week. I'm doing the Inter Milan game tomorrow, and I'm doing the PSG game on Wednesday, yes. And, of course, Chelsea versus Djurgården on Thursday. So it's just me and Rufus tomorrow. So I'll be doing the Champions League watch-along tomorrow night. No doubt about that. Hello, Steve. How's it going? Steve! That's another Palace thing, isn't it? With Steve Mandanda. They'd always go, Steve. It's a good chance here for Crystal Palace. Under 5 minutes played. Long throw in. Played inside. Cleared. Shot. Gurhi. Crossed in again. And again. Shot into the side netting. Crystal Palace tuning up the bands. Generating chances. It's what you like to see. Nice to see each and every one of you here today. We've got a good turnout, it seems, on this glorious bank holiday Monday. I'd say glorious. It's a nice evening. It's a bit cloudy. It had a bit of rain earlier on. It's been a fairly dark and dingy one, all things considered. Here come Forest. Anderson. Muriel. Or Morello. What the fuck his name is. Hello, Glenn. How's it going? Rudy says, how is everyone feeling after yesterday? All things aside, whatever people say, we still had to turn up and do, and we got our Palmer back and let that sink in, Liverpool. We have Endo, we have Caicedo. Let that sink in. The Liverpool have Endo and we have Caicedo and Lavia. It was a great result. It really was. From start to finish, a really good performance from everything. Do you reckon Woods starts for us? No. Nor do I want him. Are you dropping the weight loss video on this channel? I will be, yeah. It'll be on this channel. That'll be in a few weeks. And Eze gets away. Counter-attack. Philippe Mateta is... Oh, he's just taken down on the halfway line there. That was dangerous. That was absolutely dangerous. And a fantastic chance for Palace to make it 1. Mateta, if played in there, would have easily put that in the back of the net. There's no doubt in my mind. But yeah, the weight loss video will be back. Or it'll be... we'll see. I've got to do a few things headed because I want it to be a decent one, but not anything. It's not going to be anything crazy. But it will outline everything that I did. It'll be a good video. Put it that way. I want to make sure it's a good, well produced video. Lovely ball and just cleared out in the last second there. Hi, Harry. Just getting a quick session at the gym. Perfect having this as company, says Zitres. I'm glad I can be of entertainment whilst you're pumping your iron or you're on your treadmill or whatever it is that you're doing. Olaina, no doubt, will have a bit of a belter of a performance today. He tends to play well for Forest these days. He's been on good form this season. It's been one of his standout performances this season in his career. It's got to be said. Ben Chilwell on the bench. This is a massive game for us. We're all Palace today. We absolutely are. Can't stand the Palace fan at work, but must. No, I think where I work, everyone's pretty much Palace. It's either Palace or Chelsea. So a Palace win today would be great. Either way. Makes me laugh how the Guard of Honor was hyped up and it lasted 10 seconds. Oh, I just don't get it. I've seen so many, like, videos saying that, like, why have Chelsea, like, it's from fans who are clearly quite new to the concept. I don't understand. Like, maybe they watch other leagues and this is their first time watching the Premier League, because it seems the way it's been spoken about this season is if it's like this new thing. They've done it every year since it started. Like, it's being made out to be something so much bigger than it actually is. It's not that fucking deep. It is not that deep. I don't know. I'm confused what the issue is, to be honest. It's just a sign of respect for the champions. That's it. If we get our shit together and Lavia keeps starting, we could finish 4th, maybe 3rd. Mate. I don't want to get too ahead of myself, but a win against Newcastle. Arsenal have Liverpool, and Liverpool won't want to lose 2 games on the bounce. They won't want to lose to Arsenal either. Like, they will be going for that game. And then Arsenal have Newcastle after that. We could go 2 points ahead. If we win our next 2 games, Newcastle and Manchester United, and Arsenal lose their next 2, which is highly possible because they have PSG either side. They're in between those 2 games as well. So, sorry, that's a lie. They've got PSG next, so then they've got Liverpool. I don't know. They might be all right. They might be okay. But you think 4 points behind at the moment? If we did win, we'd be 2 points ahead of Arsenal in 2nd place. I think I can honestly see it ending Liverpool, City, Chelsea, and then either Newcastle or Arsenal, you know. I just think Forest and Arsenal and Aston Villa have just kind of ballsed it at this point. I can't believe we're in a position now where we're like, it's ours to lose. It is absolutely ours to lose. Good chance here for Palace. Shot from distance, deflected and out for a corner ball. Please do like the stream. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. Hit that bell notification. I'll be live tomorrow for more watch-along action with Champions League under, on the way. We've got Inter Milan versus Barcelona. No doubt in my mind that the game, the second leg, the game that I've chosen to watch this time around, 3-3 in the first leg, it's going to be a bag of bones in the second leg. Absolutely no doubt in my mind. In comes the corner ball. Great chance. Headed! It's an absolute mess in the 6-yard box. Cleared away. What a chance that was for Palace. And then played all the way back to the keeper. Even second could be on. I'm getting greedy, by the way. This season is, you wouldn't be surprised. No, that's the thing. The way that this season has gone at this point, I just wouldn't be surprised if we did. I just think City are bound to finish second. Like, it's almost a guarantee at this point. This is how it stands. I am going to have to find a way to fit Arsenal into this graphic now, it seems. Do you not agree? I feel as though Arsenal are going to have to be snuck into here at some point because they are now officially in the top 5 race. Weirdly. You know? Let me update the table with that said, because it does need to be updated for the drawing possibility. There we go. Corner comes in, headed away. Hello, Stephen. How's it going? Up the Chelsea. You reckon Maresca keeps his job? Yeah, at this point, I do. Chance again for Palace. It's all Palace in attack at the moment. Olaina up against Gurhi here. Chelsea Academy versus Chelsea Academy. The situation is so confusing because he was shit, but the tactics and formation against Liverpool was much, much better. Again, it's one of those things where he said in the press conference a couple of press conferences ago where he was just like under pressure and they were asking about like, you know, maybe with the decline and everything, maybe it's time to change some things up and you know, tinker a little bit. And his response was, why would we change it when it's been working all season? Obviously, we're going for a bit of a patch at the moment, but it worked at the start. Why won't we, you know, just stick to it and it might work? And lo and behold, he's changed it. Gone to Caicedo at the back. 2 games. And we've been absolutely fantastic. So, not to say that he was wrong, but he was wrong. Maybe sometimes you're right in changing stuff up, you know? And he's changed it up, rightfully so, done the right thing. And we're much better for it. And we're going to finish the season much better for it. So it's okay to be wrong sometimes. Listen, I'll hold my hands up if we finish strong. I still don't necessarily think that Maresca is absolutely the guy, but I will hold my hands up if we get Champions League and be like, hey, he did it. Fair play. You know, I can't. What more can you say? You know, I can't criticize him in you know, too much, but I still have my beliefs that he's gotten very, very, very lucky this season. In a typical season, we're not in this situation. We're not. And people can cope and just, you know, try and, you know, say what you know, they say that, well, we still had to do this and do that to make it work and be in this situation. Yeah, we did. But we've also had plenty of opportunities this season to capitalize when we haven't. It's gotten to this time of season and arguably, yes, we have capitalized the biggest we could have possibly done, but it's also come at the hands of, we've picked a Liverpool side at the best time we could have possibly done. And for whatever reason, this season has been very, very fortunate to us. Unfortunate as well in many instances where we've had to overcome. And again, that's a credit to Maresca. It's a credit to the players that when we've needed to overcome certain obstacles, we have done. So I'm not just sitting here criticizing Maresca and the players, but then I'm also not praising them at the same time. We've made it harder than it needs to be, and it's worked. Seemingly, it's worked. I don't know how we've done it. I don't know how the fuck we've done it, but we've done it, and I'm proud of the team. You know, I'm very, very happy that we've managed to pull it off. Seemingly up until this point, you know, it's not over yet. And whilst we've done the hardest part now, there's still an opportunity for them to fuck it and do it, fuck up the easiest part, which would be the most Chelsea thing to happen. So fingers crossed we see it through between now and the end of the season. Manchester United should be a fucking walk in the park with how shit they are. If we lose or drop points in that game, what the fuck? Oh my God, what are you doing? Mitchell and Henderson there with a bit of a mix-up. Here come the Tuckers. Both of you late. Jesus Christ, what's going on? It's Tucker time, baby! One step back. It's okay. It's all right. I'm only joking. Here we go. 18 minutes played. It's been a decent performance so far from Palace. It's got to be said. Take your name off. What did that say? Time to remove me from the list. Well, I suppose, given that we're on high spirits at the moment, you know, given that you know we're all happy at the moment, I suppose you can come off the list, mate. I suppose. Glenn, you're staying there though, mate. You're staying there. Can we have a sad it ends o'clock? I mean, it's hard to do that right now because I'm a very happy man. Damak! Olaina being told to get on with it. 20 minutes played and had a busy day. Forgot there was a game tonight. Lance! Busy bee. Bank holidays. They're meant for rest, mate. They're meant for resting. I've done fuck all today. I've sat on the sofa. I've watched Netflix. I've watched some of the snooker. I've watched. I've played some Xbox with the missus and Rufus, and we had a Chinese. And it's back to business from tomorrow. I'll tell you that much. Back in the gym. Back to the old calorie deficit and whatnot. I've had me fun. I've had me my bank holiday weekend blowout. It's back to business now, baby. Well, these shoulders, back and shoulders tomorrow. I like doing them together. Just makes sense, doesn't it? Chinese order. I had chicken balls. Obviously, with sweet and sour sauce. I had a side of barbecue sauce, which is the Chinese barbecue sauce, not like Texas barbecue sauce. Beef and black bean sauce. We had Singapore chow mein. Chinese chicken curry. Prawn crackers. And I think that was it. Oh, good chance here. It's an odd one. I love doing chest and shoulders. I tend to do chest and shoulders. I do a bit of a mix up, a bit of a split. So I do chest and shoulders one day, then I'll do biceps and triceps, then I'll do back and shoulders. All for £37. It was £35 actually on the dot. Which I think in today's market, Chinese orders, that's pretty cheap. Before COVID, that would have been about 15 quid. Lats and legs is a weird one. Lats and legs as a split is a strange one, but it's my least favorite one. But I like doing lats. That's why I've done it with legs, because I hate doing legs. Not because I don't hate doing legs. The whole point of doing legs when you're losing weight is just kind of pointless. Legs and shoulders. But I do shoulders is a strong point for me. It's like one of my just my strong point, my shoulders. And chest as well. I think everyone loves doing chest, to be fair. Bicep and triceps, a good day though. But with the weather's a lot nicer at the moment. So getting out in the gym is. Do you listen to music while you're at the gym? I do, and I typically blast just wrestling music because I find that like metal or like heavy metal sort of rock. Typically, wrestling entrance music just does the full-on trick for me. There's nothing better than when you need a bit of enthusiasm and Kevin Owens' theme song or Brock Lesnar's theme song, Batista's song comes on or something like that, and you're just there, fucking come on. It just gets me going. It just gets me going. For me, it's just the way it goes, you know. Chance here for Palace. Ball comes in, back post. Just no real finishing touch here from Palace so far in this game. Oh, a poor header. Gives it to Alanga. Gibbs White through the legs. Doesn't get past him, though. I'd love a Mateta type striker up top for us, mate. He's who I want. He is absolutely the man I want for us. He's not having the best of games today so far. He had a good start, but since the opening couple of minutes, you know. Fuck it. Oh, I'm so tired from yesterday. I woke up with such a husky voice this morning. Proper deep voice from shouting as much as I was. Hello, Victor. How's it going? Huge thank you to all of you for tuning in today. A massive turnout. We're nearly breaching 100 viewers for the top 4 watch. If we can get there before the end of the season, I'll be a very happy man. We're on 70 or so at the moment, which is absolutely magnificent. So a big thank you to all of you that tune in, either for the first time or if you tune in regularly, which I know a lot of you do. I know a lot of times it depends on the game. Like Inter Milan tomorrow, I'm not expecting a big turnout, to be fair, because it's who gives a fuck, you know. But Arsenal game, I expect to see all of you there because that game is going to be a hate watch like you've never seen before. I'm so ready to laugh at Arsenal that maybe I'm a bit too ready, you know, ready so much so that we end up being very disappointed and Arsenal have a bit of a mad comeback, but it does seem as though... Harrison, was it you saying earlier? I need to find your message. I think you deleted it, actually. Were you saying about how it could end up being quite an embarrassing season for Arsenal? Which it absolutely could. I've jinxed it. Nah. Anucha, how's it going? Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the stream, rather, I should say. Crossed in, Nottingham Forest with a chance! Goes all the way through. And I would say a counter-attack was on, but the pass was absolutely fucking awful. I will be doing a watch-along for the Europa League final, the Conference League final, obviously, if Chelsea get in it, which we absolutely are. But if we weren't, I would not do a watch-along for the Conference League final. I couldn't give a fuck. I could not care less. But, of course, Chelsea are in the Conference League final, so we might as well do a watch-along for it, you know what I mean? Makes sense, too, you know? But seems like Tottenham Man United... It'll be a big game. Be a good game, no doubt. Both of them absolutely shit. The fact that our main rivals could all win silverware apart from us. Yeah, it's very much one of those seasons, isn't it, where you can hype up. Like, you might not even finish second at this point. Like, it is quite possibly a terrible season for us. So I don't give a bollocks if you're in the Champions League semi-final or not. That doesn't automatically mean success, or not success, but like it's been a good season. Like, you had some crazy goals against Real Madrid. I'll give you that. But without those Declan Rice fucking finishes, I'm not shaving my head. I've got a holiday to go on. Who's that? Hudson-Odoi sat with the fans. Okay. Hudson-Odoi just sat in the fans, the Forest fans. Maybe to get the fans going a bit. Forest fans, notoriously not very good at home. I keep saying it. They keep leaving when their team's losing with like 5-10 minutes to go still. And yeah, they go on to lose or whatever, but see it through, you know? Yeah, Terry does it occasionally, doesn't he? 15 minutes to go. What's not true? Played out wide, intercepted. Has draw written all over it this game so far, I'll be honest with you. Stadium's in the middle of nowhere. Where's the final again? Conference. Is it in Poland? Wrocław Stadium. Good chance for Forest. Headed away. Eze. Mitchell plays it up to Jean-Philippe Mateta, who's got the beans. He's got the strength to see it out. He's calling for a free kick there. Lovely play by Eze. Morello. The thing is, I suppose you could say it's the same for someone like Jackson. He has moments, but then he's just clinically offside. Like, yesterday was so annoying watching him. It was just one of those games, wasn't it, where he was just anything that Jackson could do wrong, he did wrong. Whereas I always feel like with someone after watching Mateta like quite a lot this season, it just seems as though there's just anything, like just a split second, you just unlock someone like Mateta and he's there. He's breached the back line. He's in on goal. He's got the power. He's got the pace. He's got the strength. He's got the know-how, the finishing ability, just everything. He's just a proper striker, isn't he? Something that's very, very rare to see these days is like a proper, you know, strong striker these days. which Jackson has the qualities and the tendencies to... Not the tendencies, that's a complete lie. He's got the qualities to be that, but he doesn't have the tendencies to do that. He's very, very much offside all the time. Yesterday was clear to see that that was the case. Just offside constantly. Whereas Mateta's always, in this game anyway, good chance, crossed in, cleared away again. Mateta's always at least 2 or 3 yards behind the defenders, or in front, I guess, like onside, I'm trying to say. Whereas Jackson is always actively like hanging on the backside of the defense. Here's Elanga looking to get the cross off. Defended well and sent all the way back here. Mateta in pursuit. And then Sarr puts it out for a throw in. Defended well. Palace defending well in this game. Had a couple of hiccups, but nothing too bad that's nearly cost them. A poor back pass or a miscommunication between Mitchell and Henderson. But other than that, it's been pretty tight. Crossed in, great chance, back post! Oh, that was the chance. That was the biggest chance so far. Oh, it's a good save, and then it's a shot from outside the area. What an opportunity that was for Palace. Brilliant cross. And Munoz just at the back post. He does as much as he possibly can. Sells, as we know. Just always in the right place at the right time. His positioning in goal has been fantastic this season. I would say Sells has been one of the main attributes in their squad so far this season. Well, I say so far, but this season. Without Sells, they wouldn't be anywhere near where they are, I don't think. It looked like it could have been a corner. Elanga isn't really calling for it. There's a chance. There's still a chance if we don't get 5th or win the Conference League, we could be playing Borak Banjaluka. Brilliant. I can only dream, mate. That is the dream. If it does all go tits up, at least we've got Borak Banjaluka, eh? Chris Wood fouled on the halfway line there. 70 of you watching at the moment. Please do like the stream. If we can get to 50 likes before half time, that would be fantastic. Do you ever miss going to games now that you do watch-alongs? Of course. Of course. However, I just... The atmosphere yesterday... I don't know if the mics just weren't picking it up, which I fucking highly doubt, but I think Lewis was just pulling everyone's leg because obviously people were complaining about the atmosphere. But his vlog was a fantastic atmosphere. Or what an atmosphere at Stamford Bridge was the title, and it's like, okay. Okay. Did Alex and everybody say to you? They just said I was fucking... I'm just proper negative and everything, and I sound upset that we won. Just because I pointed out that the reality is if Liverpool needed a result against us, it would have been a totally different game, but they didn't need a result, and so we capitalised on the fact that they weren't really that bothered. That's all I said. And people are like, oh, fuck off, get out of here. And I'm like, I know you don't want to hear it, but I'm just saying the truth. And that is, once again, we've gotten pretty fortunate this season. Maresca has had a very lucky season, I would say. Which is why, even if we do get Champions League, Munoz at the back, I won't give him too much in the way. I'll be like, yeah, fair play. You got it done. You got it done. Well done. Fantastic stuff. But for me, there is definitely an asterisk next to his name in this first season. It's obviously a brilliant season on paper, but there's a lot of cracks. There's a lot of cracks that need filling up, you know. And I think the spotlight's on him a lot at the beginning of next season. If we don't hit the ground running, if it's another shaky, I mean, it wasn't a shaky start this season, but if you get what I'm saying, if it's another season where it's a bit shaky in certain parts, then it's obviously going to be a lot of scrutiny. Yeah. I understand how that's a foul. Did you see that Jorginho's going to Flamengo? So we'll be playing against him then, will we? Yeah. I hope people aren't getting like this is a big thing that Sky Sports keep advertising, is that they will have 215. They had 116 games on TV this season in the Premier League on Sky Sports, and next season they've got 215. And a lot of people will probably look at that and think, oh, so that means way more games are going to be on TV next season. No. Because when you listen to what they say, they've said 80% of all the games that are being televised will be on Sky Sports. It just means that Sky are getting more games than TNT next season. That's it. What a chance. They're calling for a penalty here. Chris Wood is about 18 fucking stone and about, 20 foot tall. So I just don't buy that he's being brought to the ground like that. That's bollocks. Get up, you fucking lump. There's VAR are checking this. It could be a penalty to Forest. Yeah, because Amazon Prime lost the Prem license, and I think Sky Sports got all of the games as a result. It's never a penalty. Yeah, he said get on with it. There will still be 3 p.m. blackout. 3 p.m. blackout isn't subject to change until like 2029. So, it is what it is. Annoying. Puma is official brand for Premier League next season. Yep. 4 minutes or so until half time. Feel as though it's been a bit of a lackluster game. I also feel as though, it's oh dear, poor first touch, but it's come straight back into Palace's left-hand side here. Mitchell will look for the cross, back post. Munoz is there. Yeah, Friday night football next season is going to be quite a lot of fucking... I can't be arsed with Friday night games. At the same time, though, we've got United on the weekend. Or what is it? Is that next Friday? No, it's not next Friday. It's the Friday after next. What am I talking about? We've still got Newcastle first. Excuse me. But a busy week this week. We've got, obviously, this game. Inter Milan versus Barcelona tomorrow. I'll be live for that. I'll also be live for PSG versus Arsenal on Wednesday. Chelsea versus Djurgården in the second leg of the semi-final on Thursday. I'll be live for that. Friday, I won't be about. But Saturday, we've got Bournemouth versus Aston Villa. If Forest fuck it today and Villa fuck it against Bournemouth, that could be the season over in terms of the top 5 race. It really could. It really, really could. And Bournemouth aren't, a team to really turn your nose up against. They're unbeaten in the last 5 at least. They beat Arsenal the other day at the Emirates. So it is possible. It is possible. Here's Mateta. Oh, good chance. Defended well. And then, of course, on Sunday, we have Newcastle versus Chelsea. Ilanga! Great save. Great save. Monday, we haven't got anything. Tuesday, the 13th, we have the second leg of Coventry versus Sunderland. So I will be doing a watch along for the Championship playoff semi-final second leg for Coventry. And then, if I can see, Championship playoff dates. When is... Here we go. The final. Championship final. 24th of May. Saturday the 24th of May. Oh, is that not the final day? '24th. Oh no, it's the day before we play. So I will do the Championship playoff final. If Coventry get there, I fucking hope they do. What a day that'll be, eh? Finish the season off there. Did they do the double on them this season? Just 1 minute of additional time. 1 minute. Can Palace get a goal right on the half? Crosstein, easy save for Sells. That'll be that. If we won our Ipswich game, we would be second in the league right now. Well, we wouldn't. We'd have 2 points more. Unless you mean the one earlier in the season. But even then we wouldn't, because we'd have 66 points. Oh, our games. If we won our games against Ipswich, well, yeah. But if me fucking... I've said all this, to be fair. So there we go, half-time at Smellhurst, and it is, as you can see. But in terms of the... We got how many games left? 3 games remain between now and the end of the season in terms of Premier League football. It's we're in a position now where we didn't expect to be. We didn't expect to be. I didn't expect to be. I predicted 64 points when we returned from the international break. I predicted 64. That was before the Tottenham game and onwards. So Tottenham and then to now. I predicted that Tottenham to the end of the season, we'd finish on 64. The win against Liverpool yesterday, unprecedented. No one saw it coming. I don't care what you say. You can say this, that, everything else about what if they play weaker team? What if they don't care? What if they are, recovering from their hangovers and whatnot? It was not something that I think that we could have fully expected to go into thinking it would be the way that it was. I just think we've been very, very fortunate. We obviously had to show up. We did. I don't think anyone, apart from maybe Sanchez and Jackson, had a bad game. I think it was a really good game from absolutely everyone involved. I genuinely think that we were the better team by a mile, by a long shot. It's hard to criticize the team in any way, shape, or form in this game. It was a well-oiled machine from start to finish. Obviously, the goal that we conceded was it was unnecessary. It was poor defending. Van Dijk just had acres and acres of space. But overall, they're really, and at the same time, it wouldn't be a Chelsea game, would it? It wouldn't be a Chelsea game without a little bit of danger. A little bit of danger right at the end, just to add a sprinkle of doubt on top to make you think, oh, fucking hell. Here we go. It's all going to go fucking downhill now. But we saw it through, and now we find ourselves in a situation where no one saw this coming. No one saw this coming. I don't care, all of you positivity merchants who are just saying, Maresca at the wheel, he'll find a way, he always does, blah blah blah. He's been a lucky boy this season. He's been very fortunate. Obviously, he's had to overcome some bits and bobs. But I would say that you are naive or in denial to say anything other than the fact that he has had a very, very strange season. It's been a bizarre first season for him, and in many ways, you've got to praise the fact that he's got to this point and is still in the position that he is. Well, not still in the position that he is, but actually in the position that he is. To be fifth place right now. Currently 2 points clear if it stays a draw between Crystal Palace and Forest. If it, God forbid Forest get the win. But I would say the way that it's going at the moment, it does look like a draw all over. Forest have had a couple of chances in this game, but I think Crystal Palace as well have had arguably the most dangerous moment in this game. But anyway, looking at the remaining fixtures, as you can see, this is what it's done. It's given Chelsea fans a little bit of false confidence, I think, going into these next three games. Manchester United, for me, needs to be a walkover. It absolutely is a walkover. When you look at it on paper, when you look at how they've been playing, how we've been playing, they are just not a good team. And they are a team that we absolutely should, without a shadow of a doubt, be pumping and arguably should be getting a bit of a boost in goal difference, truth be told. It's just the fact of the matter. It's just the way that it is. If we can boost our goal difference against Manchester United, if we do lose to Newcastle and we minimise the amount of goals conceded, if it is a bit of a nightmare, then obviously there we can boost it back up against Man United. And on the Forest in the final day, I've said for months that that's going to be a deciding game in any way, shape or form. It's just the way it's going to be, But Newcastle, they've got a tricky end to their season as well. They got us, they've got Arsenal, and they've got Everton. That's not an easy final three. City are fine. They're done. They're dusted, I think. Bournemouth won't be easy. Southampton's a walk in the park, and Fulham, you never know what's going to happen there. But Forest, Palace today, 45 minutes to turn things back around and get back into the flurry, get back into the fray there with 63 points if they get the win here today. Leicester, you would imagine that's going to be a win for them. West Ham, who knows? They're shit at the moment as well, so they could get a win there. And then Chelsea on the final day. You never know. You never know. It really is up for debate still. However, I would argue that a Crystal Palace win here today would surely make it a real tricky situation for them to find a way back with Chelsea in the way that they are at the moment. Aston Villa on the weekend against Bournemouth, a Bournemouth side that we've just said have beaten, I think, you might have to confirm to me, but they did the double over Arsenal and have obviously beaten Arsenal at home in the last game. So they're unbeaten in their last 5. Aston Villa, they've got a tricky game on their hand coming into that on Saturday. There's no two ways about it. And we'll know that we go into that game against Newcastle on the weekend, albeit that it's against Newcastle at St James's Park. We hate to play there. We struggle to play at St James's Park, as do a lot of people. But we're on the back of beating the champions in any way, whatever capacity it was. I'm not saying it was a fucking masterclass in any way, shape or form, but you know, we still had to win. We still had to show up. It might have been a lackluster Liverpool side, but we still had to get the result. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't an impressive one, I don't think necessarily. At least I can imagine from a neutral's perspective. But I'm taking those 3 points. Couldn't give a bollocks. It's a 12 p.m. kickoff, which as well is a strange one. 12 p.m. 12:30, it makes perfect sense, you know, typically on a Saturday. But 12 p.m. on a Sunday is just an absolutely absurd time for a kickoff in Newcastle, you know. But either way, we've got 3 games to secure it. I would suggest that a win and a draw would take us to, 67 points? You've got to think 67 points is enough. You've got to think 67 points is enough. Maybe 2 wins. Forest and United, 2 wins, and then a draw against... Either way, there's a whole host of points up for grabs here, and I just think I can't think of any way that it could go wrong. It could go wrong. I'm going around in circles here, but I've tried to say that we fucked it for ages now, and now we find ourselves in a position where we are in control. I just don't know where we're. I don't know where it's going to go from here. I really don't know. But let me know your thoughts on that situation. It's not really a situation that we thought we'd find ourselves in at this point, at this time, so soon. Liverpool was not on the radar to get the win. It was not at all. But you know, we'll take it. It's absolutely made things interesting, to say the least. I'm just begging that the old Smellhurst show up in this second half and have a belter of a second half here. A Saar winner, says Gamble. Gamble. It's I don't know. Mateta hasn't looked too great. Not that he's looked bad in any way, shape or form, but he's not looked his... I mean, he's not really had much in the way of chances. He's not really had that much in the way of supply in this game so far. But I stay to the mindset that Mateta, as I said earlier on in the stream, Mateta is just it's one of those. It's one of those. Mateta, he gets the chance, he puts it away. He's absolutely lethal, and I would grab him up. And you know, I pause there. I mean, Jesus Christ. it's one of those situations where I find that Mateta is absolutely a player where it's a split second situation. He'll find a way to get it in the back of the net if he gets even a split chance, you know. As per my last comment, Harry, do you think that this is our best lineup? Caicedo right back inverting, Lavia a staple to our midfield. Enzo has freedom to push forward, and think Noni looks decent on the left. It does seem as though, I mean, the lineup, I know it was exactly the same lineup that we had against Everton, if I'm not mistaken. But it's exactly what I predicted as well in my preview. It was what I wanted. It was what I was hoping for. It was what I was doing. I put it forward as this is our best 11. So in answer to your question, yeah, pretty much. I think that is our best 11. I asked this in the playback stream after the game. Where does that put James? Where does that leave James, you know? Because he's not involved in that. He's not involved. Who knows? How much Lego can you stick up your bum? Gotta say, at least 4. Depends how big the pieces are, you know? I feel like I could absolutely get at least 4 pieces. This Sky Sports advert's so lame. It's so lame. Right, we're nearly underway for the second half. They're just doing their fucking... They've got 215 games next season. Wow. Practical class. What are you going to do if Harry does 100 now? Oh, that was done today, wasn't it? Is the 100th episode's up today, isn't it? I think. I could be wrong. I think it was today. I finished editing those about fucking 2 weeks ago now, so they're just doing fucking keepy uppies. Jamie Carragher just completely messed it up. Harry does 100 Lego pieces. I mean, that could absolutely be on the cards. Why would you want to? To prove a point, I suppose. I mean, if I say I can shove, 4 pieces of Lego up my arse, people might say, well, I don't think you can, you know? So if I can prove it, hey, listen, win a lot of respect of the people, you know? When I say I do things, I do it. Got to stick to my word. Tell Rufus to say hello to the people. Rufus will be here tomorrow. He's asleep at the moment in the other room, but it's just me and him tomorrow. So you guys can say hello to him then. He made a brief appearance yesterday, if I'm not mistaken, or it might have been the other day. I think we need to win against Forest and United if they draw today. Yeah, I mean, I just think realistically we just need to win against Forest on the final day. Avoid losing. I think if we just drew the next 2 games and beat Forest on the final day, I think we'd be fine. Obviously Villa could be an issue, but we just have to not lose. What over 100 things could you do? 100 keepy uppies? I think I could probably bang out about 50 press ups these days. 100 keepy uppies could be unlikely. I've been doing them a lot lately. I think my best was like 45. But we'll see. I'm playing with a size 4 football these days because it's Rufus's. I need to get a size 5 to get back into it, you know. It's Crystal Palace to start off the second half here. Again, please do like the stream. I know, mate. Fucking timer. The game's not even fucking... They've only just kicked off. Mateta goes down on the D. Fucking hell. They literally just kicked off, and you're telling me timer. Christ almighty. Yeah, Luke, mate, you're on a one-way ticket. You're on a one-way ticket to fucking List City again. And do you know what? Do you know what happens to people who got taken off the list? Because I took pity on them for being on the list. Do you know what happens to people that press me for the timer when it hasn't even fucking started? Do you know what happens to people that lose their chance at redemption? You had your moment, Luke. You had your moment. Luke, I'm not even sorry to say. You just made the list. You're getting back on. Get back on the list here, you keen little bastards. Back you go, sunshine. You're back on. You had your moment. You thought I'd take you off. You're back on there, mate. Tucker time. Tucker, the timer, Tucker? Tucker needs a timeout. That's what I'm thinking. You can make the list twice, you know. Well, yeah, I mean, Glenn's on there twice. Let's have a look who's on the list at the moment. The list. We've got Luke, Maresca, Glenn, Clear Lake, the sporting directors, Saar. I need to change the name there. Smelly McGinn. There we go. That's right. Nkunku and then Optimist Glenn's on there as well. So, you know, Glenn's the only one that's on there twice. I do feel as though Luke's got the potential to be on there twice, you know. The list of Jericho. The lexicon of Le Champion. The one and only. It's just called The List at the moment. I feel like we need to give it a proper name. If anyone can come up with a similar name to the lexicon of the champion. Drink it in, man. I mean, the list of Harry's a bit on the nose. Saw! Good chance. In French. I mean, yeah, anything in French makes it look a bit fancier, doesn't it? And it's Super Chelsea. Super Chelsea FC. We're by far the greatest team. Where's Hughes, for God's sake? Get him on. Hughes. Eze. Good chance. Sir! Oh, you fucking bastards! What a chance! Oh, and Olaina's through here now. The counter-attack, the break. Chris Wood! Oh, what a save! Great defence. Nearly wasn't. But Chris Woods, he absolutely needs to be putting that away. Man. Add Saar to the list. Yeah, Saar might have to go on the list. I'm not being funny. Yeah, it's got to happen. Sar, do you know what happens to people that don't finish their dinner? Do you know what happens to stupid idiots who can't capitalize on opportunities that are staring them in the face? Sir, you just made the list. On you get, son. On you get. Sar is on the list. Just like that. It's as easy as that. It can happen to the best of them. It can happen to anyone. Any of you can get it. Any of you. You can all get it. Bring up the list merch. Hello, Phoebe. How's it going? He will score now. Watch. I mean, that's the hope. That's the hope. Chance here now for Nottingham Foresters. Ease it down now. Calm it down. Munoz. Sar. Playing inside now. Armada, Mitchell. Cross it in. Corner ball. Corner ball. Oh, man. Sells can suck my ass. He's so annoyingly good this season. What we have witnessed Sells do between the sticks on top 4 watch has been nothing short of fucking stupid. It is just annoyingly good. Luke back at the top of the list for reminding Harry about the timer and Sar's on the list for missing a 1v1. I mean, Luke was lucky to not be on the list still. But I took pity and took him off. And then he told me to do the timer before the kickoff even happened. So I thought, right, that's enough. I've had enough. Oh, back you go. Go on. Back in your little cage. It's like telling Rufus off. Izzy! Oh! Why do I feel like Palace aren't going to take their chances and then Forest are going to get one? Glad all over, yes, Mateta, oh. Hughesy will never make the list. No. What's this? My beloved Will Hughes will never, ever make the list. Hughesy. Here come Forest. He did. Luke ruined the moment of the return, the illustrious return of Frankie time when Coventry scored. For those of you that weren't here, we were doing, I think it was the Forest game the other day. Was it? I could be wrong. Maybe City? No, what was it? I can't remember what it was, but we were also doing Coventry versus Middlesbrough. Whoa, it's a fizzer. It's a fizzer. Williams. Villa versus Fulham, was it? Yeah. Fucking hell, I'm doing so many watch-alongs these days, I forget what games I've done. Live every day these days. Jesus Christ. Speaking of which, another reminder, I'm live tomorrow for Inter Milan versus Barcelona, second leg. No doubt, as I said, it will be a much, much more boring second leg than the first leg. We missed out on an absolute blinding game there. Tommy Tuchel in the stands here. Hey, Tommy Tuchel. He knows exactly what we need. It's also Wednesday. We've got PSG versus Arsenal, the second leg, and Chelsea versus Djurgården, the biggest game of the week. Said absolutely no one in history. Nothing on Friday. And then Saturday, we've got Bournemouth versus Aston Villa. I'm going to have to miss Backlash. Because the game against Newcastle is at 12 p.m. And Backlash, I'm going to have to try and watch it, though. I really am. Randy Orton versus fucking John Cena. I can't miss it. For the last time in history, we have Cena versus Orton. We can't be missing that. We can't be missing it. There's no chance in hell I'll be missing that. Mitchell! Ref! You're joking! What? What? You silly bastards! That's a penalty every day of the fucking week. He's been taken out 2 times! Mitchell's been fucking assaulted there. Jesus Christ. Outrageous. If I know he's going to the thing to check. Does he need to check this? Come on. I hate that they always fucking start with a freeze frame, though. It's so annoying. How on earth, the commentator saying he miscontrolled it, he did it perfectly, taking it around cells. What are you talking about? Jesus Christ. It's a perfect touch. How is this taking so long, man? Yes! Oh, man. Oh, brother. Woo! Is it Eze taking this? Who's taking? I don't even know who Palace is. Who gets the booking? Because I'm not being funny. The initial foul was from Olaina, no? That's outrageous. Or whoever it was. I don't even think Sells is the first person to make the foul there. It is Eze to take. No boom time. No boom. It's unfortunate. Nearly 100 of you watching. Thank you very much for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. Palace with a penalty. Smash that like button. Eze. Man. You just know with the season that Sells has had this, oh man. This is, by no means is this a guarantee. Sells has been on smoke this whole season with he's just been very good, hasn't he? Come on, Eze. Easy stuff. Oh, it's a shocker. Fucking get in there. Yes! Fucking just hit the ball, you cunt! Stupid penalty technique, you bastards! Absolutely terrible. And celebrates like an absolute fucking idiot. My God, just hit it. I'll take it. Yeah! 10 o'clock. Come on. Absolutely the worst penalty technique in the fucking game. I tell you that much. I know it's nothing too new. Like, loads of people do it, but the way he does it is just terrible. Shocking penalty. 1-0 to the Palace, though. Come on! Hughes! Here he is! Hughesy! Hughesy! Absolutely love to see it. The main man. Walking off. The GOAT, Will Hughes, is on. You love to see it. Smash that like button. Palace in front. With under half an hour to go. Oh, man, a Hughes goal. Will Hughes goal would just tickle my pickle in all the right ways. Whoa! Whoa! Looking good so far. And that's the way we like it. We like it. We like it. Whoa! Palace just know how to get the old fucking tune up the band. Shawn Michaels style. Just tune up the band they are. Fucking Palace fans know how to give it, don't they? I wish we were like that, honestly. Chance it. Ilanga. Not defended very well. And nearly a fucking penalty given away there. Astra, mate, that's taking it too far now. I mean, you might have to have a place on the list for that one. That's outrageous, mate. That might be one of the most outrageous questions I've ever been asked in my life. I don't know how big you think my asshole is, or why you think it would be big enough to fit a dog up my arse, but there you go. Who's it? The main man is on. Here he is. Look at him. He's, oh, fuck! Oh, it's a great save. It's a fantastic free kick, but an equally good save. Gotta love these chats, don't you? You just gotta absolutely love the... Oh, fuck! A fucking disgusting deflection. Sends it in. It's 1-1. All of you lot busy talking about my bumhole. Forgetting there's a game on the hand here. Focus on the game! Jeez! You've got one job. Stop talking about my ring piece. Oh, it's diabolical. It's diabolical. Has it come off Hughes as well? It hasn't. Well, I mean, there's one positive. It didn't come off of Hughes. That said, if it did, it probably wouldn't have gone in the net in the first place. It's not even a deflection. He's just kind of put his foot out. Oh, man. Morello with a goal. Dominguez comes on. It was a short-lived lead. Very short-lived lead. Here's Mitchell. Let's have some decorum, please. Here's Hughes. Hughes! Fucking come on. Eze. Calls for handball there. Hughes thunder cunt. Incoming, absolutely. I know you said thunderbolt, but it is going to be a thunder cunt for sure. Man. Hook it to my veins if he does. Hughesy. Hughesy. I still remember the day. I was at Palace. Can't remember what game it was, but Palace were playing. Might have been against Brighton, to be fair. I think it was against Brighton. And Mopai got the last second goal. And Hughes was he was new blood at Palace at the time. No one wanted him. No one cared. But I knew what Hughes was worth. I knew what Hughes was bringing to the table. And I remember I was quite pissed. And I was sat there in the stand with me mate. And I was doing that before anyone was doing it. I'm telling you now. I'm still claiming that all of the people going Hughes, Hughes. I fucking started that first. I was one of the first, if not the first person to do that at Smellhurst. On his debut, he was running down the touchline, warming up, and I kept shouting to him, going Hughes. Hughesy! Hughesy! And all there was a load of kids, a load of lads in front of us, just looking like, what a fucking weird guy this is. And now look, Smellhurst, they fucking love him. They fucking love him. But there I was, all those years ago, just me and my mate sat in the stands, and he'd run up and down, warming up, and I'd be like, who's there? Who's there? And they'd look round, and then some people started joining in, but they also started thinking, fucking shut up. I was the pioneer. I started it. I'm absolutely claiming it. My mate to this day, he says, I started that. So I'm not even a Palace fan, and I started a Palace chant before before them. Well, get it out! Hughes! Great clearance by Will Hughes. Finds Eze. Good counter-attack. Could be on here. Here he comes. Crossed inside. Probably thought you had a condition. Well, yeah. I mean, I was pretty pissed. When would that have been? Was that like 2019? How long has Hughes been at Crystal Palace? Or would that have been... Fuck, he's 30. Jesus Christ. No, 2021. That would have been like just after COVID restriction was lifted. That was a big one. Don't know if you guys heard that one. Throw in comes in. Gurhey. Hughes. Plays it out wide. Crossed in. Saar with a good first touch. Keeps it in and a corner ball. No, I always found it... I think... Well, no, he's definitely older than me. I just find it weird. Hughes was born in 1995, like I am, and I just find it weird that I'm the same age as him because he looks so old. Eze. He definitely acknowledged me as well. Eze with the cross inside. Hughes is waiting, man. He's just waiting. Oh, good chance there. Murillo, corner ball. Yeah, he's on the floor. What was your prediction at the start of the match? A draw. No. Sorry, it wasn't. I said 3-1 Palace. 3-1 Palace. Hughes with the corner, wearing some classic Predators. Love to see it. It's a great corner. Back to Hughes it goes. Cross comes in, headed away. Murillo's just always in the fucking right place at the right time, man. He's jarring. Eze, back to the keeper. Worst Chelsea performance this season. There's been quite a few. Probably one of the worst performances from a player. Probably I can't remember who it's against, but Gusto had a stinky game. It's probably the Ipswich game. But I remember Gusto specifically had a fucking howler. If anyone remembers the game I'm talking about, but good God, he just had an absolute stinker of a game. Brentford recently, yeah. Saw a TikTok of someone saying Gusto was our player. I know, I saw that. Fucking embarrassing. Either they misinterpreted the question and like misunderstood, or they genuinely haven't a Scooby what they're talking about. Gibbs White plays it out wide. Chance here for a counter-attack is Sarr. Oh, he's fouled. Free kick. Williams. In the book you go, son. Huge thank you to all of you tuning in today. We've had a really good turnout. A really, really good turnout today. As things are heating up for the end of the season, I will be live for a number of games over the coming remaining weeks. What have we got? In terms of Premier League, we've got Saturday, we've got Bournemouth versus Villa. We've got Chelsea or Newcastle versus Chelsea. I'm trying to see. I don't think I might be doing another one that day. It depends on maybe on the result today. But if not, the next one after that will be Chelsea versus Man United, because it starts to get everyone sort of starts playing at the same time. There's no real there's no real sort of I don't know, Monday, Tuesday games. I suppose there are coming up, to be fair. 18th of May. I just get my calendar up, for fuck's sake. 18th of May. 18th of May is a fucking big day. Big day for watch-alongs. We've got FA Cup final Palace versus Man City on the 17th on the Saturday. And then on the Sunday, we've got 3 watch-alongs in one day. In one day. We start the day off with Villa versus Spurs and West Ham versus Forest. Then have a little bit of a break, and it's Arsenal versus Newcastle. And then another little break, and then we finish the day with Man City versus Bournemouth. So 3 streams in one single day. It will be an absolute heavy day, to say the least. So do join me. Do join me. And please do also like the stream. Smash the like button. All that good stuff. You need to get some red cards. I am going to have to. Next season, that's a good shout, to be fair. Why have they taken Mateta off, for fuck's sake? He's not really done much today, is he? Let's be honest. And let's be real. Let's be real. Yeah, there's 100 of you in the chat right now. Really do appreciate a massive turnout. This has all the makings of the biggest top 4 watch stream on the channel since it began. Please do smash that like button. Let's try and get to 100 before the end of the game. That would really mean a lot to me. Thank you very much to everyone that has done. But yeah, I'll get a red and a yellow card for next season. Maybe get them for the Club World Cup. And try and come up with a few bits and bobs for next season. Free kick to Forest here. Probably 40 yards out, I'd say. In it comes. Don't do it, Palace. Don't do it. Kamada. No, sorry, Munoz. Hughes! It's a lovely ball! Draw isn't bad. No, it's actually quite good. Gibbs White. It's going to be in the book. Blocking off Mitchell. Yeah, that's diabolical. That's an awful tackle. Murillo is down and is looking hurt. Hamstring injury for Murillo would be pretty fucking big. Yeah, he's in pain. Murillo's been a huge asset to Forest this season. He really has. Obviously got the goal today. Just badly overhit it when clearing the ball then, pulling his hamstring. He's most likely ended his season there, unfortunately for him. Look at the fucking head of hair on this geezer. What the hell is that? One of those physios. Did anyone see that? What is that hair? He's got like shaved heads, but then it's kind of like shaved but gets long. And then his sideburns are like there. They're like this big. They go like on his eyebrows and like down there. The fuck is that about? Would you take him at Chelsea? Murillo? Think so, yeah. He's got the... He looks like someone who would play for Chelsea. I'd take Hughes. Here we go! Oh, Nketiah, what are you fucking doing? What a chance! Eze was he was ready and waiting in the box there. That was really bad. Morato on the pitch for Forest. He's no Morata. Let's hope he's not better than Morata. Nine minutes to go. 9 minutes to get to 100 likes on the stream as well. We're also nearly at 11.1k. Hughes picks up the poor pass and he's fouled as well. Send him off! How's he not getting booked for the tackle on Hughes? Yeah, he is. There we go. 2 bookings. Olaina, the culprit. Ryan Yates also in the book. 10th yellow card of the season. Jesus. Free kick. Not in a too dangerous position, but... Mitchell. Eze. Chipped in. It's definitely a training routine here. Gurhey. Crossed in! Great chance! Back post! Fuck! What a chance that is! Oh! Huge chance there. Huge. If you want to become a member of the channel, by all means, feel free. Click the link in the chat. And that way you can help support the channel by becoming a member. It'd be massively, massively appreciated. Nearly into the final 5 minutes here. Gurhey. Hughes. Great ball. Nketiah. Fouled. It's absolutely a free kick. The defender's going nuts, but it's clearly a foul. Clearly a foul. I think we're into... I think I've got At least 10. At least 10 members. Decent numbers these days. Just helps me out a little bit. You know? Hughes, good cross. Eze wins it back on the edge of the box. Guhi! Oh! Oh, man. A draw is really good. Don't make any mistake about it, you know. I've got to give some incentive, you know. Hughes. Throw in. $13 likes away from 100 on the stream. As I said, please do help me get to 100 before the end of the stream. It's 3.5 minutes of regular time to go. There was quite a big delay there with the penalty VAR decision. So I can imagine there being at least 4 minutes of additional time. Yeah, if you do become a member, you do get some custom badges. You get Tuchel time, Bruno time, Potter clock, and Frankie time. I need to add Enza clock, to be fair. 25 quid for top tier, mate. I never expect anyone to ever do it. Bottom tier is like $2.99. Then I think second tier is like $5. Tier 3 is it's more of like a joke than anything. I don't actually expect anyone to do it. I think someone's done it once out of pure generosity, but Liverpool Arsenal could end up being a pretty big game to watch on Sunday. I might have to do it after all. Eze! He's in the ball! Oh, fuck! Oh, what a shot! Off the Denver. Doing it to balance the books. I mean, you've got to do it somehow, you know? Into the final minute. Carnage, how's it going? Forest are playing Leicester next. Oh, free kick. Henderson taken out. Yeah, so Friday there's no game. Saturday, it's all 3 o'clock, but none of them really matter. It's Fulham, Everton, I don't care. Ipswich, Brentford, don't care. I know it's technically in top 4 watch, but like they're not in the top 4 race anymore. Southampton City, 8 minutes. Fuck. Want to go to bed. Fuck. Wolves versus Brighton as well. But we'll be watching Bournemouth versus Aston Villa on Saturday. And then, yeah, Newcastle, Chelsea. It depends if I'm doing it at home. If not, we'll see. We'll see. Hughes. Eze! Eze! It might be offside, and Ketia gets it in the back of the net. I think it was offside. Fuck. Ah, he's off. He's well off. Oh, don't need that. Referees' fucking communication system's fucked now. What? They're always bold, aren't they? Who's my player of the match? It's got to be Hughes. It's got to be Will Hughes. No, it's probably Eze, to be fair. I think Munoz has been good. Sarr, I think if Sarr scored that chance, it would have been maybe him. This is just such a fucking shit show. This division is so shit, isn't it? Just go back to old school and just fucking run around without having to... Yeah, just talk. You'll be all right. You'll be all right. So now we're here for a little bit longer. Huge turnout here today. Again, massive thank you. Just 4 likes away from 100. Oh, Astro, give it a rest, mate. Fucking hell. Get on my tits! A draw is good for us. It is. It is. Let's hope that Palace can hold on. Oh, Hughes, what are you doing, son? And there we go. 100 likes on the stream. Thank you very much. It's the biggest stream of the top 4 watch since its inception. Thank you very much. It's 8 o'clock. Huge thank you. I really do appreciate each and every one of you for supporting. Chance. Oh! It is. It's nice to see. It's reassuring to see that Top 4 Watch is growing game on game, stream on stream. It's all coming up Millhouse. Hughes, corner ball. No, I don't, Astro, mate. I mean, everyone except you. Hughes with the cross. Up he gets, sells to Hughes. Oh, fucking hell, what a shot from Hughes. Oh, my God. Jesus Christ. Oh. There was nearly a Puskas there, I'll tell you that much. Oh, we've got a fucking bloody nose now. Oh, my God. If you scored there. If you scored that, I would have absolutely made a right mess. Hey, you nearly got it right. You nearly got it right. Type of... Gonna be here all night. Get on with it! I want to go to bed, for Christ's sake. I've got work in the morning. Fuck me. Just roll him off. Tart. He's elbowed him in the face there, but it is what it is. John Doe, banger stream. I hate Kai Havertz. You really made the most of your super chat there. I fucking rate that, mate. Do appreciate the super chat. Really, really kind of you, mate. And I completely agree with the comment there. Fuck that guy. Fuck that guy. How fucking long are we going to be here? Hey, back he gets. I'll be live tomorrow. There's a lot of you here right now, but I'll be live tomorrow, so I look forward to seeing each and every one of you there for Inter Milan versus... who the fuck did they play? Barcelona, second leg. And then on Wednesday, we've got PSG versus Arsenal. The hate watch is going to be impeccable, so join me for that as well. And then, of course, Chelsea versus Jugard, and that's a kind of, yay. And then Saturday, we've got Aston Villa versus Bournemouth versus Aston Villa, and then Newcastle versus Chelsea. And we may have Arsenal versus Liverpool later on that day. It depends what I'm doing for the game between Chelsea and Newcastle. But either way, a lot more streams to come between now and the end of the season. We've got the Europa League final. We've got the Conference League final. I'm not going to be doing the Champions League final, but I'll be doing the Championship playoff final if Coventry get there. I'll be doing the Championship semi-final second leg for the Coventry game when that is. And then, of course, the Club World Cup. I'll be bringing you all the coverage of all the games. I will be live every single match day for the Club World Cup over the summer. I can give you a taste of what games that will include. We start off, great chance here for Nottingham Forest. Shit, get it away. PSG versus Atletico on the opening day. We then have Chelsea versus whoever that is that we're going to be playing, because we still don't know. River Plate versus Urawa Red Diamonds. Urawa Red Diamonds. Real Madrid versus Al Hilal. Inter Miami versus Porto, Flamengo versus Chelsea. The list goes on. Mamelodi Sundowns versus Borussia Dortmund. I'll have it all. We've got all the games here for you. All the watch-alongs. It's going to be a busy summer. Busy summer. All whilst we do Transfer Daily. The daily transfer window live stream. Live 6 p.m. every single weekday over the summer. So join me for that. And then, of course, on the weekends as well, I'll be live. I think we've decided on 3 p.m., but I could be wrong. It could be 2 p.m. I'm going to go with, but we'll see. Either way, I'll be live every single day for at least half an hour for the transfer streams. It's going to be a busy week. A busy week. It's going to be a busy summer, to say the least. U90 Mech, thank you very much for the super chat. Really do appreciate that. We're well over 10 minutes of additional time now. And no one really knows just how much time there is going to be added on at this point. Chris Woods, Henderson, good save. Counter-attack could be on here. We'll take a draw, though. I'll happily take a draw at this point. Hello, Dan. Who ordered bottomless football? Neil, mate. We've got watch-alongs out the fucking wazoo on this channel at the moment. And plenty more to come. With that said, there comes the end of another watch-along. The biggest watch-along of the top 4 watch series, I suppose. So I can only say, once again, thank you so much for a huge turnout here today. It's a good result. It's a good result. A point for Forest. We're 2 points clear in 5th place now. We play against Newcastle on the weekend. Enjoy what is left of your bank holiday weekend. I will see you tomorrow for Inter Milan versus Barcelona. And keep an eye out for a video tomorrow as well. With that said, please like the video, subscribe, hit the bell notification to be notified of any future content. You know the drill. My name is Harry. I'm a